Hello and good morning to you all. My name's Peter. This is Masterreacts, and today I am eventually going to have a little bit of a look at Token. I've heard his name running around a few times. I haven't checked him out. I have no expectations. I expect him to be good because I know he's done a collab with Ren. I am the Renegade Master. I'm a Master number 11 and I'm a Renegade. Go figure. It goes. It works. I'm happy with that. But Token. I did a little bit of research. He's an American rapper, singer, record producer from Salem. He gained a massive following after appearing on Sway's Friday Fire Cypher, and there's a catalogue of videos on YouTube, which we will have a deep dive into. I think after this one, I think the next one, I'm going to have to go and check Sway Friday's Fire Cypher. If that's what made him his break, let's check that out. And the other thing is this album. He dropped this yesterday. So everyone that's watching, go to his Facebook page, go to his YouTube, go to his merch site. A lot of wicked gear. Go and follow the man. Buy his album if you like it. And yeah, all the details will be in the description below the video. Let's start having a look at this then. So let's go. Token, Not Supposed to Be Here. We're not let's go in yet. We're gonna dissect that title. Not Supposed to Be Here. This is a title track off his new album. This is the title of his new album. Not Supposed to Be Here. He's a man, right? So either, like me, he resonates. He wallowed in a pit of alcoholism for a few years of his life, and God knows how he got out of that. God knows how I got out of that. Willpower. All right, cold turkey, happy days. Or it could be again a boy element. Risks. Boys take silly risks all the time as they're growing up. The juveniles, adolescents, either by copying their peers or just because they're crazy, adventurous, adrenaline junkie seekers. But yeah, I recollect jumping from tree to tree, 100 foot in the air. God knows how the little branches that I was jumping on didn't snap because I wasn't a light kid. I was still 14 to 16 stone in my earlier teens. Mostly muscle. Let me just say that. I have been fat. I have been 19 stone fat as well after university, but we won't talk about that. And I'm so glad there wasn't any camera phones back then either. But we are going to have a look at Token. And yeah. Ooh, I hope it's a good one. What was that?
Never too different. Never too different. Yeah.
Already got very sad undertones with that piano. I hope it's not going to make me cry.
Alright. Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived a sheltered life, they still chose to respect me. I was timid, they were braver. I was spit, but they were better. Talking about much realer things, dead friends and gang pressure. I would just rap about rapping, but they still were never haters. Hugging my mom when they met her, told her son's gonna be major. My dad wasn't the bravest, so I looked up to those dudes as real men, my motivation. We're more talented than me, they set the bar that I was chasing. Fast forward, I'm the only one who made it. Now I'm not supposed to be here.
So wrong crowds. He didn't have the role model. He said his dad wasn't there. He weren't someone to look up to. I'm glad that if he wasn't someone to look up to, I'm glad that he recognised that he wasn't someone to look up to. Although when that happens and you don't have that primary role model, you can drift into different crowds, wrong crowds. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go and do that again.
Never too different. Yeah.
There's a lot of children are impressionable.
Yeah. At 13, I joined Cyphers in Boston. I took the train. My first time out the North Shore before touring to fame. Surrounded by these black and Spanish dudes, mid or late 20s. They could tell I lived a sheltered life, they still chose to respect me. I was timid, they were braver. I was spit, but they were better. Talking about much realer things, dead friends and gang pressure. I would just rap about rapping, but they still were never haters. Hugging my mom when they met her, told her son's gonna be major.
So these dudes, they got to him through his mum, by befriending his mum, and that earned his respect to them.
My dad wasn't the bravest, so I looked up to those dudes as real men, my motivation. We're more talented than me, they set the bar that I was chasing. Fast forward, I'm the only one who made it. Now I'm not supposed to be here.
A lot of people say they're not supposed to be here, me included.
My neighbors drive a Tesla, young daughter in the backseat. Get mad when I whip fast down the cul-de-sac, happy. My other neighbors are an older couple, maybe 60s. Probably worked their whole life to get that house and drive that Bentley. 4 levels, big door, long tall stairs. On the other side, there's a crib like theirs. 3 young kids, early 20s, no parents. Every Friday night, 8 other cars are next to theirs. And I wonder what they think. Do they even know there's just that one kid paying for it? The 2 others are his bros, getting used to a lifestyle they may never reach alone. They think that I'm doing them a favor, but I don't know. What happens when I wanna move or wanna be alone? Am I selfish? Do I trick my friends with life that ain't their own? 5-star meals, cleaning ladies are their norm. I love my fucking dogs, I'd do anything for them. I wanna take them with me everywhere, that's what I do it for. But all they gon' resent me if one day I cannot do it no more. Feel like I'm tricking fate and all these blessings might disguise a spoiled kid with homies. I gotta remind that we not supposed to be here.
So much real talk here. It resonates with me. It can resonate with a lot of you. Definitely going like this man. He's speaking from the heart. It's as if it was. It's as if he's written about his upbringing, where he talked about first time he met all those dudes was going to Cypher, which was his big breakthrough. Apparently, according to the quote at the start.
It could be just coincidence or maybe fate planned it. The house that I moved into with my money from Atlantic was my dream house, till I realized where I got the dream from. It looked exactly like my best friend's house in 7th grade, the same house I used to steal from. When he was out of town, I used to break it with my older friend and look around and take anything of value that I saw. The most ironic part about it all is that the kid who lived there wasn't just a friend. He was the only kid who convinced me to put my music on the internet. Without him, I never would be on these steps. Now this house is just a stark reminder of the bad friend I've always been. Liar that I've always been. Cheater and deceiver still. Lucky motherfucker, but know how to play the victim still. They tell me I fell off and fans defend me. Nah, it's okay. I promise I'm not even supposed to be here in the first place.
Fair, fair, fair. Well, first token, I'm glad you're still here. That was heartfelt. I'm glad that you saw the right way, reflected on the friend that you was, realised the friend that you had. I hope things are good there now. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut this at the moment. Here's another thing that he said. Let me just pull this thing down. So this is about the album. This is what he says about this album. I make a lot of music that doesn't end up released. But when I found this album, I knew it was it. I knew it was bigger than just me. I knew it had to be yours. I'm excited to go through the rest of the songs on this album. It gives me the vibe that, like, I'll enjoy and feel each song. Like, the man can rap. There's no denying that. He can write. He can produce. That was a well put together track. Deeper than I expected it to be. But then I know deep as an empath. But I just want to say thank you to everyone for your support. Go and support Token. Go and buy his album. It's gonna from that. It's gonna be fire. And details will be in the description. Yeah, let's go and find out what this man is all about. But thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Peace. 2 peace. Have a great night.